Good morning everyone. It's me Chandrakala here. Now we will start our exercise 12.1, but before starting exercise 12.1 we need to see the explanation of the notes which we have written in the last class, because before getting those points we cannot start 12.1. So in the notes we started from lines, type of lines actually we have learned, and first point in lines was actually if the points are present on the same line, segment or line, they are known as collinear points. That means all the points exist on the same line, so they are known as collinear points. And those points which do not exist on the same line, suppose there is one more point which is here, suppose there is one more point which is here, so these F and G, these points do not lie on the same line, so they are known as non-collinear points. And the second point was when two rays or line segments meet at a one point, those line segments are known as intersecting. That means here two lines are intersecting each other because they meet at one point and make a vertex. That means the point where two or more lines meet, that point is known as vertex. So these are known as intersecting lines. That means this is also the point where two lines meet each other. So these lines which intersect or cut each other, they are known as intersecting lines. And then the third point is perpendicular. When two rays when two line segments make an angle of 90 degree with each other, angle of 90 degree, they are known as perpendicular to each other. That means if you will name them as OA, B, C, D, then you can say that OA and OA and OB, they are perpendicular to each other because they have an angle of 90 degree between them. Similarly, this line OA and OD, they are also perpendicular because they have an angle of 90 degree between them. That means any two lines, if they have an angle of 90 degree between them, they are known as perpendicular to each other. Last thing is parallel lines. That means if two lines are moving in such a way that distance between them is always remains equal. That means at this point the distance is 5 centimeter, then here also the distance is 5 centimeter, and here also the distance will be 5 centimeter. That means they are moving with equal distance in between them. So they are known as parallel lines. Okay. And we consider that parallel lines do not meet or intersect at any point because they have a constant distance between them. Then our next topic was angles. So we have seen that when two line segments meet at one vertex, then this measurement is known as angle, and it is measured generally with the help of a protractor. Now we have some types of angles on which our exercise 12.1 depends. So we have to learn it. In types of angle, before starting actually type of angle, we have to see one thing, that is when an angle is given, we can measure it with the help of a protractor. Suppose this is any point O, this is A and this is B. So that means they have an angle between them. Those two lines are at some angle with respect to each other. So this is the angle. First of all the angles are actually measured with the help of a protractor, and for measuring the angle we will take one protractor like this. Now in this protractor you see we have two types of measurement. One measurement starts from here 0 to 180, and similarly second measurement starts from here, that is 0 to 180 degree. This we will use in the higher classes. Right now we will work with it. That means you see along with that we have two more things. One is this line, you see 90 degree, this one line, and one is this base line, this straight line, black color straight line. This is very important for us. So in our angles also we will have two lines. So this line, we will take this line and we will put the base line of our protractor on this line, and this vertex must be at this point where your 90 degree line is drawn on the protractor. So that means you will put your protractor here such that your baseline, this black colored line, should coincide with the line made by you on the paper, and actually this vertex should lie here at the 90 degree. So with the help of this, then we will start measuring from here, that is, this is 0 degree, 1 second, let me adjust it. Okay, this is 0, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, like this. Now you see your line is somewhat here, that means it's put this point here like this, that means this is actually 80 degree angle, like that, that means this angle is 80 degree. Likewise, you can measure the angle as well as you can draw the angles. This we have already learnt in class 4th also. Alright, so this is the protector with the help of which we measure the angles or we can draw the angles. Now we can learn the type of angles. In type of angles, the first type of angle given is acute angle. So acute angle is an angle which is less than 90 degree. Less than 90 degree means right now you have seen that the angle starts from here, 0, then 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, and we know that when two lines are perpendicular to each other, they will have an angle of 90 degree. So the angle is less than 90 degree, that means up to 89 degree or 89 point something. From 0 to 89 degree, that if you have any measurement, suppose 10 degree angle, 30 degree angle, 60 degree angle, these all angles are acute angle because they are less than 90 degree. Okay. Similarly, the second thing is right angle. That means if the angle between both the line segments or rays is 90 degree, that is known as right angle. That means this angle is a right angle. So the angle which is 90 degree is known as right angle. Then the third one is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means this is less than 90, this is 90, now more than 90 and less than 180. That means first you started from 0, then you reached 89, up to 89 you were having acute angle. As you reach to 90, that angle was right angle. As you move forward above 90, then 91, 92, like this. These angles are known as obtuse angle. More than 90 but less than 180. That means angle on a straight line is always 180 degree. If you want to see, you can see in your protector. You see here 180 degree. That means this straight line angle is 180 degree. And now for obtuse angle, what you want is, for obtuse angle you want more than 90 and less than 180. That means from here to here up to 179. All your angles are obtuse angles. And then the next one is reflex angle. Reflex angle. Now more than 180 but less than 360, more than 180 and less than 360 degree. That means now you are at 180 degree. Now as you will move further, then you will get 181, 182, like this. Okay, and when you will complete this round back to here, that complete angle will be 360. So less than 360, that means up to 359. Above 180, that is from 181 to 359, all the angles are reflex angle. And then the next one is zero angle. Zero means nothing. So if you will simply put, this is your line segment AB, if you will simply put any point here, then that angle will be 0 degree. That means that angle coincides with the same line. Okay, if you want to see, you see here 0 degree is this one. Here it's written 0, that means with the same baseline. So this is the 0 degree angle. And then it is the straight angle or straight line angle, named by both names. Straight line means, as I said right now, any angle on a straight line is 180 degree. If you want to see, you can see in your protector. One straight line, this is straight line, baseline, it is complete angle is 180 degree. So this is 180 degree. Then the last one is complete angle. So complete means complete, this one complete, and complete means, as I said, 360 degree. This is 180 degree. So one complete angle in a circle or around a point is known as complete angle, which is actually 360 degree. Now one more thing we have to see here is how to name an angle. See, this vertex is actually making this angle. So that vertex must come in between always. For example, if you will name this angle, then you can say this is angle AOB. You see, you have three things and O must be in between. This is correct answer. Similarly, you can also name it as angle BOA. That means you can start from here, BOA. This is also correct because O, your vertex is coming in between. Till then, the naming is okay. But if you are writing angle ABO, that is wrong, because you see, you have made this B as vertex, whereas B is not the vertex, O is the vertex. So if your O is not in between, that answer is wrong. Similarly, angle OAB, this is also wrong. Similarly, angle BAO, this is also wrong. That means your vertex must come in between while writing the name of an angle. Next thing is pair of angles. That means the angles can also be present in pairs. So pair of angles, here also we have some definition, so we have to work with them. The first one is adjacent angles. We have first one is adjacent angles. So adjacent angles means if two angles are formed from the same vertex, this is vertex, here this is one angle. If you will draw one more line, now you see you have one angle and this is second angle. So same vertex is making two angles, one angle and two angle, right? So here that means those angles which have common vertex and one common side. This is common means same. This side is making this angle also and this side is making this angle also. So that means we have a common side and a common vertex. Those angles are known as adjacent angles. And the second one is complementary. Complementary means if the sum of angles is 90 degree. That means if you have two angles, this is vertex, and if the sum of both angles is 90 degree, suppose one is 30, one is 60, then 30 plus 60 is 90 degree. That means these both angles are complementary angles. Similarly, if this is 70 and this is 20, then 70 plus 20 is again 90. So 70 and 20 angle is also a complementary angle. Similarly, you can have here 81, here you can have 9 degree angle, here you can have 80, here you can have 10. That means when the sum of both angles is 90 degree, that they are known as complementary angles. Now the third one is supplementary angles. When the sum of angles is 180 degree, they are known as supplementary angles. That means if you have two angles, one angle and this is vertex O, one angle and two second angle. So if their sum is 180 degree, suppose this is 100 degree, this is 80 degree. So 100 plus 80 is 180. Suppose this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. 90 plus 90 is 180 degree. So if you have two angles and if their sum is 180, then they are known as supplementary angles. Now the fourth one is vertically opposite angle. As the name indicates, vertically opposite angles. When vertically opposite angles are formed by intersecting lines, that means when two line rays intersect at each other, they will give us one vertex, and around this vertex you see there are four angles, one angle, two angle, three angle, and this is 4 angle. So that means we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. And opposite angles means like this, 2 and 4 are opposite, 1 and 3 are opposite. They are known as vertically opposite angles and they are always equal. That means if this is 50 degree, then this will also be 50 degree. If this is 30 degree, then this will also be 30 degree. So they are known as vertically opposite angles. They are made by intersection of two lines. Opposite angles are equal. Next one is angle on a straight line. This actually we have already seen. Angle on straight line. We have seen straight line angle. Straight line. We have straight line angle and we have seen that the sum of all the angles on a straight line is actually 180 degree. So if you will make 2 or 3 or 4 angles on a straight line, then their total sum must be 180 degree. Not more than 180 and not less than 180. That means what? That means you can say that this is having some measurement, suppose 50, 30, 60, 80, whatever. So their total sum must be 180. This concept we use when we solve the numerical questions. That means when we will solve the question answers, then we will need it. If you will have 4 angles, then 3 will be given and 4th will be asked. So we will use this method. These are need not to have the sum 180 degree. This is just one example. 6th one is angle around a point. This also actually we have seen angle around a point. That is, we know that it is 360 degree. Angle around a point 180 plus 180, so total is 360 degree. So if many angles are made like this, then when we will add all these angles, then their sum must be equal to 360 degree. That's all about the angles. Now we will start for some concepts related with the triangles. Now you see, as the name indicates, tri means 3. Angles means angle. That means a figure in which we have 3 angles is known as triangle. That means if you will make a triangle, then what you will get? You will get 3 angles. You see, this is one angle, this is another angle, this is another angle. How many angles? 3 angles. 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle. Similarly, we will get 3 vertex. This is 1 vertex, this is 2 vertex, this is 3 vertex. Similarly, we will get 3 sides. 1 side and 2 side, that is second side, and this is third side. Okay, that means a triangle is a closed figure made by 3 sides. It will have 3 sides, it will have 3 angles, and it will have 3 vertex. Now, on the basis of these sides and angles, this triangle is also having some types. The first type on the basis of sides, first we will see on the basis of sides. So the first one given is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, this is symbol for triangle, a small triangle, this is symbol. So equilateral triangle means when all the 3 sides of a triangle are equal, 1, 2, 3, when they are equal and all the angles are equal, they are known as, that triangle is known as equilateral triangle. For example, if one side of this triangle is 5 centimeter, then another will also be 5 centimeter and third one also be 5 centimeter. Okay, if one angle is 60 degree, then the remaining angles will also be 60 degree. Therefore, in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal and all the 3 angles are also equal. One more thing which we will need again and again. So let me clear you. Sum of angles in a triangle. Sum of angles, this is symbol for angle. Sum of angles in a triangle is always 180 degree. That means 60 plus 60, 120 and 180. Sum of angles cannot be greater than 180 and cannot be less than 180. Suppose if you have one angle as 90 degree, another angle 45, then third will be 45. Total sum will be always 180 only, not more than this, not less than this. And the second point is isosceles triangle, and here we have 2 sides equal and 2 angles equal. Any 2 sides can be equal. I have drawn this one, maybe these 2 sides are equal, any 2 sides, but here I need to write 3 sides and 3 angles. 3 sides and 3 angles are equal. Similarly, here 2 sides and 2 angles are equal. They are known as isosceles triangle. And then the third one is scalene triangle. Here in scalene triangle, no side is equal. All the 3 sides are different. This is different, this is also different, this is also different. That means if one is 5 centimeter, another can be 4 centimeter, another can be 6 centimeter. Everything is different. Similarly, the angles are also different. But the sum will be 180 only. Here also 180, here also 180, here also 180. In any other triangle also it will be 180 only. This is on the basis of sides. That means 3 sides equal, 2 sides equal, no side equal. Okay, now we will work on the angles. That means on the basis of angles also, triangles are of 3 types. First one, right angled triangle. As the name indicates, right angle means you will have one angle of 90 degree, because right angle means 90 degree. So if you have a triangle in which one angle is 90 degree, that is known as a right angle triangle. Second thing is, need not to be like this, it can be like this also. That means one angle must be 90 degree, that's all. And the next one is obtuse. Angled triangle, as the name indicates, obtuse angle, obtuse, we have learnt obtuse angle, that is more than 90. Therefore, if your triangle have one angle more than 90, more than 90 means it can be 91, it can be 110, it can be 120, 150. If one angle is greater than 90, that is known as obtuse angle triangle. But you know that sum of all the three angles can be maximum 180. So this angle will be accordingly done. Okay, that means it cannot be 360, right? Next one is acute angle triangle. Again here, as the name indicates, acute means less than 90. Less than 90 means in your triangle the angles are less than 90 and then the others will be automatically less than 90. So suppose anything like 50, then how much is remaining? 80, something like that, means less than 90. All the angles will be less than 90 degree. They are known as acute angled triangle. Now you can solve exercise 12.1. Identify the types of angles. Type of angles means we have learned some 6 types of angles. So you take your protractor and measure the angle. Put your baseline, put your vertex at the 90 degree line and make your baseline with the baseline with the line of your angle and then measure the angle. This one, lower one, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Likewise, you can measure the angle. Suppose your angle is 40 degree, then you know that this angle is 40 degree which is less than 90. So this angle is an acute angle. Similarly, this is a right angle triangle. When you measure it with the help of your protractor, you can measure it. That means right now in video I cannot show you, but you can reverse your book and then you can match this vertex with the 90 degree line and then baseline and then you can measure it, it will be 90 degree. So that means this is a right angle triangle. Similarly, you will measure all the angles as we have already learned the type of angles. Second one, use a protractor to measure the following angles and write down the measurements in the boxes. Same thing you have to do, use your protractor and that will give you one measurement and then write down that measurement in the, suppose this is 40, you see here this line matches with the 40 line. So that means here you will write 40 degree, here also you will write the angle, here also you will write all the angles you will measure and write down it. Next one, write C for complementary and S for supplementary. If sum of both the angles is 90 degree, that will be complementary, and if sum of angles will be 180 degree, add them. If it is 180 degree, then write down the supplementary. Classify the following triangles according to their angles. You see this angle, when you measure this angle, it will be greater than 90, 90 less than 90. What kind of triangles these are? This we have already learnt. Now you will do it by yourself. Next one is classify the following triangles as a scalene, equilateral and isosceles in triangle ABC. ABC means here one side, two sides, three sides are given. So if they are equal, then automatically it will be equilateral. If two sides are equal, it will be isosceles, and if all the sides are different, then that will be scalene. So all the sides are already given and you have to name which kind of triangle this is. Thank you.